Pharmacists say there's a shortage of some kids' pain medications, and both supply chain interruptions and an unexpected summer spike in respiratory illnesses are contributing to the problem.
But parents are being assured that they can still get what they need without a prescription. This is a Shoppers Drug Mart in Toronto. On the left are adult-sized Tylenol and Advil. To the right, liquid forms of the medications for kids that are nowhere to be found. At this watered-down Walmart, it's the same outcome. Liquid Tylenol and Advil to help treat a baby's fever, totally sold out. The company that owns Advil tells CHCH that, quote, manufacturers in Canada and around the world have been impacted by significant supply chain issues, with particular emphasis on shortages of packaging, raw materials, and labor. While he can't weigh in on the supply issue, Emergency Services head at McMaster Children's Hospital, Dr. Sulowski, says the demand for fever medications for kids is also abnormally high this summer.
Really crazy summer we're having, and I can't remember ever in my career a year where I told someone in the middle of August that their child has influenza or has the flu. It's not classically flu season.
Ironically, he says Ontarians' precautions against COVID in the winter may have played a part in the virus-filled summer we're experiencing now.
When we go back to our winter time, December to February, where masking was still effective in Ontario, it changed the face of the viruses, and it changed the time frame in which we're seeing them. So it really kind of pushed it into these summer months. There was definitely a time in the middle of the pandemic when our pediatric ER was not busy at all. And I think that was a reflection of masking and limiting the spread of not only coronavirus, but of all irregular viruses. Kids who have been born during the pandemic and are now just starting to socialize and go to daycare, and things are opening up and they're having typical summers. They're just unfortunately encountering typical viruses that are not usually there in the summer.
Dr. Sulowski says the hospital is not experiencing a Tylenol or Advil shortage. And for concerned parents looking for alternatives to help their sick kids feel more comfortable, the vice president of the Ontario Pharmacists Association says pharmacists can dispense liquid acetaminophen from stock bottles, and chewable tablets are available for kids. And when it comes to obtaining those meds from their local pharmacist, Dr. Sulowski says no prescriptions are needed. And Dr. Sulowski says parents shouldn't pay too close attention to the value of their kids' fever on that thermometer. Instead, focus on their behavior, their liquid intake, whether it's water, popsicles, fruit, and also how long it lasted. And those parents that are concerned are still encouraged to speak with their family doctor or go to a hospital.